Yo, bro, I just watched thingy video. Yeah, he's talking absolute. A lot of it made me laugh, bro. A night in Belfast is not cheap. Yes, the fuck it is, bro. How can you say that to people that fucking live in London when London is like that? That's not even a fucking. That's not even the most expensive place, right? That Dublin's more expensive than Belfast. They're fucking fantasists. And another thing you think of, yeah, is like, why? Who the fuck would care about £200, whatever, 250, if there were all millionaires like these people claim that they are, and if they're not skin, but that they claim that they're not skin. You didn't spend no fortune in fucking Belfast. That's not even a fucking. Stop lying. Stop with your lies. Trust me, I live in fucking London, bro. Yeah, honestly. And do you know what? I had this conversation before with people when I used to travel, and they'd say, "Oh yeah, bro, you're not going out by yourself drinking £200 away anywhere out of London. It's just not happening. Trust me. You are talking shit. Stop lying, bro. Listen, and another thing is, if you had all this money, you wouldn't care about £200. You just fuck yourself up every single time. You can't say that a fucking night out in Belfast is not fucking cheap. You're talking to somebody that lives in London, bro, and you would not drink £200 away by yourself. Trust me, you would not. Even if you was paying club fees, you went out by your fucking self. You are talking absolute fucking shite. You're an absolute fantasist. I had this conversation before, like with this guy in fucking Leeds, and you cannot drink away £200 by yourself. You're an absolute clown. You don't know anything. You're talking shit. Tell you what, the most I've spent is probably about 120. Probably about 120. You haven't spent a fortune, bro. You're talking absolute shit. You're talking absolute fucking bollocks. Absolute a load of old bollocks. Yeah, literally. You talk shit, man. You did not spend no fucking 250, bro. And then you got your like people commenting on your channel saying, "Oh, that's why I don't go out in Belfast." Dude, let's just say that it did cost £200. So why would you care about £200? You're all millionaires. Everyone else is skin. Why would you care about £200 if you got all this money? You're all millionaires. What the fuck? So what if something costs £200? So you're millionaires. What's wrong with spending £200 once in a while? No, he never. Trust me, I've been out in London numerous times, and I've never. The only time I've spent 250 is when I was buying everyone drinks. Trust me, he probably never, because London is more expensive than Belfast, and I've never spent £200 just on myself. I've spent like 120, 125. I was out until like 7 o'clock in the morning. So you're talking a load of old fucking bollocks, mate. Trust me. Nope, it wouldn't be 40 for the event. 40 for the event, bro. Even the events here were not 40. Fucking hell. And let's just say that it did cost £200. Then who cares about £200? You're all millionaires. I mean, you're all millionaires. So why would you care about £200 minimum? Someone on your comments said they don't go out anymore because of it. Like, well, why would you go out every week? You're all millionaires. Yeah, like what the fuck? So what if it's £200 minimum? You're all millionaires. Yeah, I know. It might be unbelievable, but it's the truth. You all spend all day on YouTube, all day every day, because you've got all this money. You're all rich. Me, I don't even have a pound. Like I can't even eat. I can't even drink. I'm gonna die, the lad. Yep, talking about yourself again. You were on YouTube whilst you said that. Like me, I've got a pound, mate. I'm gonna die soon. I can't eat. I've literally got a pound. I'm literally got a pound. I think maybe 99 pence of that skin. Yeah, right. Is that why you really don't go out anymore? Because the cost of it. I don't go out because it's just the same shit. I don't go out because it's the same bollocks. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't go out because it's just the same bollocks. It's the same bullshit. That's why I don't fucking go out. It's not because of the fucking cost of it. It's because it's the same bullshit. It's the same bullshit every time. Same people, same attitude, same. It's like the night out you went on before was a replica of the last one. So that's why I don't fucking go out. Why the fuck would you care about a minimum of £200? You got all this money. Someone's lying. Someone's lying. Someone's selling bits. Yeah, someone's lying. Yeah. Oh fuck. Are you a bit too old to be going on nights out now, buddy? I went out once this month. I think it was last Thursday or the Thursday before that. I think it was. Probably won't be out again for forever. So I come back from my little holiday. Fuck that. Fuck that. It was too depressing. Fuck that. Yep, skin, bro. I'm skin. You're the one saying about how fucking Belfast is this, that, and the other, bro. Everybody knows that you are skin. That's why you call people skin because you're skin yourselves. Just like your followers. Think about it, bro. If you really had all this money, you wouldn't think £200 a lot of money for a night out. Listen, the only people that are skin is you and your self-projecting followers. They're the only ones that are skin. That's why you call people skin because you are skin. What you say about other people is about yourselves. Think about it. You spend all day, every day on YouTube because you are skin. That's that's it. Yeah. You spent an absolute fortune. You want to know the most I spent on a night out before? £800. And I was like, oh shit. And I think at that point, right, I had the cheek to like say, okay, yeah, that's a lot of money for a night out. Bro, yeah, and you spent not close to that yesterday. And that's the way you just give off skin vibes. You know, you you just give off skint vibes. You really are skint. Think about it, bro. I've proven it time and time again. I've not been skint for 3.5 years. The only people that are skint is you and your gay followers. They're the only ones that are skint. Don't leave. They don't even leave their fucking house. You know that good vibes only, right? And you know some of these other people, they don't even leave their house. They don't. They probably don't even have enough money to go to the corner shop. They're that skint. That's that's the sad thing about it. You know. So yeah. I didn't do anything this bank holiday. Yeah, I didn't do anything this bank holiday. Me, waste of time, complete waste of time. Whoa. I know, it's shit, bro, innit? Another day in this shit, oh. Yeah, I know, bro. Another day in this annoying country. I don't know what you done I don't know what you done. Did you go out bank holiday or? I just stayed in, bro. Well, not literally, like I went out for walks and shit. But yeah, it's a depressing country, bro. It is a depressing country. It's a depressing country to be in. Yeah, it really is. It's an annoying country as well to be in. It annoys me being here every day, bro, in this shithole country. So I can't leave until November, so fucking shit, innit? Horrible, innit? Horrible, horrible, horrible. You know what I mean? Still waiting for that change, Greavesy. Remember, we the the past don't dictate the future. I was having this conversation with someone yesterday. So I said, if the past doesn't dictate the future, why is the same shit been happening in 4 years? If the past don't dictate the future, why has it been dictating it for 4 years? I think that's a good. I think that's a good question. Why does it continue to keep dictating it? Year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out, year in, year out for 4 years. If the past really does not dictate, of course your past dictates your future. Think of it now, yeah. When you was 14, 15, maybe even younger, do you feel any different than how you was back then? I just went on Instagram. There's some new approaching videos up. I haven't watched them yet. Let me guess. Is it the same old? I have a boyfriend. I'm married. Let me guess. I've not even watched them yet. But they've got a very funny way of showing that the past don't dictate the future. You've got a funny way of showing it. You know. But stop talking about yourself. 40-year-old spastic. So yeah. Large A is still projecting these skintness onto people. They will never learn, these people, will they, Boozy? Projecting their skintness, loneliness. They will never ever learn, these people. Never ever learn. But I'm so skint. Why are you the one that spend all day every day on YouTube when you can't leave your house? If I'm the skin one. Bit of a waste. But there's no point getting into debates and arguments because these people are disabled. So why are you arguing with disabled people? Yeah, and I realized that like that's what it was in the end. You're just arguing with disabled people. If you argue with disabled people, you're just gonna fry your brains. So there's no point arguing with fucking disabled people. Like it's even that Joe's a bit slow. Not disabled, but he's a bit slow. Like you'll have to explain shit. Like I'll be like, I said, yeah, okay, they might be trying to get a reaction out of me, but then I'll be like, oh well, yeah, but they're reacting to me, and then it's like, then I was like, yeah, I know, but I mean, like they're reacting to me, and no matter how many times you tell him, he still wouldn't, understand it. So he's a bit slow as well, but not as disabled as these people. I was like, yeah, they might be, like for example, like yeah, they might be doing stuff for reaction, but what I was explaining is they are reacting to me, so that just completely misses the whole point. But he never understood that, so there's no point. And it took a few times to explain the money game to him as well, which he didn't get. Game, so was had to explain to him about a few times. But then I just realised, oh, you actually argue with disabled people. Oh shit. Yeah, you're just arguing with disabled people. That's what that was. Ah. Bro, there's no point talking about it anymore. I'm not playing it with anyone ever again. So, but yeah, generally that was the rule. Yeah, yeah, generally, yeah. That's that's generally what the rule was. Yeah, that you have to show cash, but every single time I was showing cash, people just went running away. They all ran away. That's why I don't play the money game with them no more. No £5, no £10, no £1,000, no 3, 4 thousand pounds, because every time you show them money, they run away. Waste of time. It was just invented by these skimp people to make themselves feel better about the fact that they're skimp. Another day in shitty old England, eh? I don't know what I would have done in them 3 years, Greavesy. I think I would have. I think definitely, bro, I would have done myself in. In them 3 years. I reckon 100%. If I didn't get that, if I didn't have that house and I wasn't getting money from that house, it would have been like so much worse like 3 years ago, because you wouldn't even be able to afford to go out the way you did, and you wouldn't be able to have lived some kind of life. I don't know what the fuck I would have done. I don't know if I would have maybe just adjusted to it, but I don't know what I would have done, bro. I would have been fucked. Like generally, I think I would have ended up doing myself in. 100%. I think I must have. I must. I think I would have. You know, it's not as bad now because obviously I have savings and shit, and I'd already done it all. But I'm saying like them 3 years, I don't know what I would have done. You know, back when you still think you had a chance in this country, like when you had Michael Jackson in your head saying, "Oh, go out, go out, go out." It'll be different this time. But obviously, if you didn't have the money to keep doing it every week, you would have been fucked. Then you'd have to worry about getting money, and horrible, horrible, horrible life in this country. It's a horrible life. It really, really is. I'm so glad I saw the light at the end of the tunnel in the end, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still fine. I've still got money. I've still got savings and shit, Greasy. But I was thinking of other ways to get more money, and there doesn't seem to be much out there. There's this job I could do, but then they were basically saying that a lot of people were saying that they didn't get paid. So it's like they were saying that they done the job and shit, but then they didn't get paid for it, and they had problems trying to get their money. So it's like it's a whole new fucking madness, you know. Nope, I am staying in my bed. I am staying in my bed. What carnival is it? Is it the Notting Hill Carnival every year? It's got to be that one, right? Is that I haven't heard of it, but I assume that's the one you're talking about. No, I'll be staying in my bed on Reddit. I want to do. I think this is the best you're gonna get, Greavesy, in this country. Playing GTA, chilling in bed, nice bit of food. No point going out. All the women are the same. They're all dickheads. No, I've never been to that carnival in my life. I know what it is though. Yeah, I just want to be out of this country. You know, I'm counting down the fucking days so I'm out of this depressing place. It's like I told you anyway the other day, Greaves, when I was speaking to Morgan's friend for 5 hours. Like we was talking about normal stuff like politics and Trump and shit. We was on the phone, but even like because obviously some of it got brought up. Even that was annoying me. Like even that was like winding me up. The whole thing, was just like because you think like who the fuck do they think they are? Not that I care, but obviously we have to talk about it because we're on the phone. She wants to know why you've been fucking hiving out her best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, and this all comes from any of these countries, America, Australia, Canada. You know what? Yeah. I don't even think now, bro. And there, man, I used to like be obsessed with America and shit because all the things come from there and that. I generally don't think you could pay me all the money in the world to live there. Like if someone said, "Oh yeah, you can live there if you want," I wouldn't. She was telling me things like, "Oh, the butter's like $6, which is like fucking £5, £4 something, which is fucking expensive," and how that people need to earn like $66 minimum, which is like over £50, which no one earns that here, to even be able to like live a normal life over there. And then you got all the entitled bitches, which I personally think they're worse over here than they are actually here. I've seen some nasty videos, bro. I've seen some nasty approaching videos. Fuck that, bro. If somebody says you could move to another country, I'd say either Brazil, Poland, or anywhere in Asia. I fucking wouldn't live there if you fucking paid me £1 million. Fuck that, bro. I can't stand Americans, bro. I can't stand them. I'm telling you, I can't, bro. I hate them. I really do hate them, bro. So that's how much people need to earn over there, $66 minimum, which no one earns £50 a fucking hour here. So yeah, it's a madness, bro. She was telling me and shit. So she was on the phone for over 5 hours. But yeah, she did make me want to actually go there and like call her bluff when she was saying, "Oh yeah, 7 people was gonna shoot you," and then I was like, "Oh really?" But we never argued once. But it all adds up. All of the shit adds up. Last week, 2 weeks before that, the shit I've been putting up with for years, the shit I had to deal with that fucking cunt and all of these other people. Why would you even try again here? Think about it, man. We're not. It's not like we're stupid. It's not like we're dumb. You know, we know how to break a cycle. It's not like we're stupid here. It's not like we have disabilities that stop us knowing right from wrong. You know what I mean? It's not like we're fucking stupid, bro. It's not like we're fucking Monty man. It's not like we're thick in the head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it ain't money at all. I could go out whenever I want to go out. You know, I could go out today if I wanted to get on the piss, but no interest. But obviously, like, them 3 years, 3.5 years, I was doing it more. So if I didn't have the money to do it, I would have been fucked. Fucked, 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 fucked. You'd probably have to try to gamble every month to get more money, and then you'd probably end up skinned, and then you basically be like Kieran. And trust me, that's not a life. Trust me, that's not a good life. That is not a good life. It's not a good life, bro. Trust me. I done that back when I was like 21, 22. Before my mum moved, I used to do the same thing every month, gamble, and then end up like skint if I didn't win. Fuck that, bro. Like 5 years ago, I used to do that same shit. Not a life, bro. It ain't a life, trust me. But there's less and less opportunities here now, so fuck knows. It's bad, isn't it? It is really bad. And you know, we was talking about Uber as well, Geezy. People been banning people's Uber accounts for no reason. I've been looking it up and they said, "Oh yeah, my account got banned," and no, 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 no. It's like it's almost as if the government wants people to get into bad stuff, like drug dealing and doing all of these illegal things, or even stuff like gambling or whatever. It's like the government it wants people to do that. It's almost if that the government's actually against people and that they want people to do the wrong things. I don't know. It does. It seems that way, doesn't it? Does seem that way. But yeah, I would have been fucked for 3.5 years. Like that, I would have been screwed. No, I was just saying to Greavesy, if I didn't have that house for 3.5 years, I probably would have ended up doing myself in. Because that's when I had that fucking cunt Michael Jackson in my head. Oh no, go on, it'll be different. It will be different this time. It will be different. Go on, PJ. Go on, go on, PJ. And obviously, it's like when you still had some hope in your head. This is when I was going out like 3 times a week, bro. And if I didn't have the house, I wouldn't be able to afford it. So like, I think I would have definitely either end up in prison or I would have ended up killing myself. But then I realized it was bullshit, and then I already had the women, and I had savings, so it hasn't affected me now, but it would have definitely affected me then. Because how would have you went out? You know, how would have you been living the life if you don't have the money to do it? You can't do it. So, and yeah, a lot of people's Uber accounts have been getting banned as well. So, fuck knows. Did I? Well, I didn't lose 4K gambling though. Yeah, there's this fucking app I've got. You can work for them, but a lot of people said that they worked for them and they didn't get paid. So that's what I would do if I was you, Greavesy. Work like 5, 6 hours every other day, get like £300 extra a week. That should be enough, shouldn't it? But saying that, you're not going to earn that where you live. So you're also fucked. Because even if you get Uber, well, you're not going to earn, you're going to earn like probably £3 an hour where you live. Nah, 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 nah. It's something else. I'm not going to get into it though, in case I do end up doing it. But if I get like £300, £400 extra a week, I'll be sorted, bro. I'll be sweet. But it could have been a lot worse. You could have been worried about money then. You know, when you actually wanted to go out and you actually wanted to, live the life and shit. Like, you would have been fucked. You actually generally would have been fucked. I mean, I guess you maybe would have adjusted to it, but I don't know, guys. I have no idea what you would have done. And by you, I mean me. Don't forget, we used to spend like £700 on nights out. Like, well, I used to be that 19-year-old, and yeah, you would have been fucked. You would have been fucked. Trust me, you would have been fucked. And it's like you don't want to end up like Kieran, gambling every month to try and win more money and then ending up skint. Because I done that shit when I was like 5 years ago. 5, 6 years ago, I used to just gamble to try and win more. And then if you're skint, then you are skint and you are fucked. So it's not really good, is it? It's not a life you want to live, you know? And I said to him the other day, like, you need to break the cycle because if you don't break the cycle, you're fucked. But I know because I used to be like that 6 years ago. Gamble all my money and then if I didn't win, then fuck it, I'd be fucked. It's not a good It's not a good. Ideally, what you fucking want is to fucking win a big football bet, and then you'll be sorted for a couple of years or even a year. That's ideally what you want. So it ain't a good life, bro. It ain't a good life. Yeah. Even when I was speaking to that USA Izzy's friend, I was telling everyone it was just annoying me. Even though like we weren't arguing and we was cool and that, it was just annoying me. Like the entitlement about, oh yeah, like trust me, you wouldn't come here, you don't need that energy, bro. I was like, bro, I'd come there and I'd rap you in your face. Like you don't know me. Like a part of me wanted to like really start calling their bluff and fucking with them, but then I just like, nah, because they were all right with me. But the whole when we was talking about it, the whole thing was winding me up. Just talking about it was annoying me. Yeah. Just the whole thing was annoying me. Fucking Americans. Oh, I hate them, bro. I was just saying to my man just now, you could never pay me to live there. You couldn't pay me any money to live there. Because I see these approaching videos and they're all cunts. They're worse than English. I'd say they're even worse than the people here. I don't like Americans, bro. Straight, I don't like them. You know? So yeah, I'll be in bed today anyway, chilling. How the fuck did we even get laid all them years, Nicola? I don't know how we done it. How would have we done it, bro? That's why you need to leave the country. That's why. Yeah, that's why you need to leave the country. And I know if I worked again, I'd have to be dealing with these entitled dickheads. But obviously, the way I see it is, if you need to go out and earn money. You know, it doesn't matter how people act. You know, if that's how people are going to act, I mean, you're earning money. So, I mean, if you're earning money at the end of the day, well, who cares what people are doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Who cares what people are doing? You need to earn money. You know, at the end of the day, you can't change how people are going to act. It's not impossible to get a number. It's easy to get a number. And I would have been able to manage it without the house as well. That's another thing. How would have you been able to have managed it financially as well? It's scary, bro, isn't it? Crazy. And then and then if you think about how depressing it is, and then we actually look back on it, you realize I never really had it that bad. And then you get all of these people that's had it worse than me and they defend women. It's mad. All these people that's had it worse than me, which is probably most people that stick up for them. It's crazy. No, I can get one on the street. I had a blonde one on the street I got a couple of weeks ago. I've got a few on the street, bro. But they just don't go anywhere. They've had it worse than you and they still defend them. It's funny, isn't it? It's crazy. They defend them the way they defend them. It's mad. They defend them. Huh. Past don't dictate the future. Well, it's been fucking dictating it for the past 4 fucking years, son. It's been dictating it for the past fucking, you know what I mean? How many years? But her friend was telling me things like stuff about her and it made me feel bad. But like, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it was because, you know, let's keep it between us and shit, innit? But yeah. Well, I don't know where you're going, but I'm going out. I'm leaving this country on fucking in November. I don't know what you're doing. I'm leaving the country in November. I'll never have to hear it again. I'll never have to hear it again. The other boyfriend. Oh, I can't wait. I was having Chinese Izzy message me yesterday. Said, "Oh, you should come, dear. You should come." She messages me now again. She said, "Hello, dear." Fucking bitches, bro. Yeah, I don't know how I used to do it. Imagine trying to do it now. Imagine 3.5 years ago now having less money trying to do it. Oh, you'd be fucked. Yeah, that's what I said to. That's what I say to LT, Captain. Why don't you pick up your phone, Captain? You know where I got that from? So this guy from Jamaica was doing like my gardening and shit. Paid him to do my garden, and he's like, "You right, Captain?" He says, "What's that you're cooking? I like the smell of that." I said, "Oh, it's a burger. Do you want one? I don't like to see people go hungry." And he's like, "Yeah." We used to just call each other Captain. Captain. Hello, Captain. I was telling USA Easy's friend Greavesy about the dessert thing. She said, she was like, oh, so she ordered herself dessert, and obviously dessert is a people have dessert here, but people don't normally have it like that. Like some people have it, but it's not really a thing. Like I don't really have it. I've not had it that much in my life. And then she ordered herself dessert, saying, "Oh, do you want any?" As if she was fucking paying for it. I said, "You're not having any dessert." And I was thinking in my head, I said to her friend, "It's like we're not all fucking fat cunts like you. Anyone would think she was fucking paying for it." Do you know what I mean, Greavesy? Her friend was laughing her ass. I couldn't believe she didn't believe some of the things I was telling her. Yeah, yeah, it was funny, bro. But that's where I got the she couldn't believe it. She actually said that. And the laugh was so genuine, Greavesy. Yeah, she was telling me, like I said, that Charles is like a mad guy and shit. Like he's killed someone back in his country, and she was telling me mad shit about him. See, when you look at him, you just think he's just like some normal guy, you know, that works. But you know, he was a bum before that job. She was telling me, yeah, he was a bum. He had no money. He always used to like abuse her and shit. And yeah, bad shit come out. You know, I couldn't believe some of the shit I was hearing. I'm like, Chucky, you can't get rid of the fucker. I had some fried chicken yesterday, Greavesy. It was nice, but well, it wasn't that nice. Yeah. See, with fried chicken, you can only really have it when it just comes out. Otherwise, it doesn't taste good. You need it when it's just come out the oven. Otherwise, it's no good. You ever had like fried chicken when it just comes out? Why the fuck do you think they make pizza fucking fresh? Why the fuck do you think they make grilled chicken fresh? Because it's supposed to be that way. They put in that thing that keeps it warm. It dries it out, so it needs to like just come out. Otherwise, if it don't just come out, then it's dry and yuck. I love some. I like side breast and middle breast, Greavesy. Yeah, but yeah, if you was trying to date now with less money, oh shit, you'd be fucked. You would actually be. You would be fucked. You would be fucked. Fuck. I don't know what we would do. I don't generally don't know. You'd have to deal with the stress, money, women. Oh my god, I could deal with it, bro. Now I don't need to deal with the women because I know what they're like here. So yeah, I know what they're like. I know what they're about. They're just dickheads. You know, I only went to Birmingham because Monty was crying. And look at the thanks I got for it, Greavesy. Look at the thanks I got for it. Is this the thanks I get? Yeah. Fucking done. You know, done. I only feel a bit better now because I've took some coconut more. So yeah, it's nice coconut more. Makes you feel high, man. I'm depressed here, bro. I feel isolated. This person has not replied back since Friday. Bad, isn't it? See, I bet you thought I was going to go out last week, didn't you, Greavesy? Nah, I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. I've proved my point more than enough times now. And I'm just okay. I might sound bad, but I'm just okay. But I know if I go out again, I'm not going to be okay. And I'm going to be mad at myself as well because I was like, you knew what it was going to be like. You know, the story, the sad song story, and then you done it again. So then I'd start thinking, am I a fucking retard? I'd start thinking I'm the retard, you know? So then that's it. They're just ignoring cunts. It's like I said to you, Greaves, I would have went out last week if you convinced me that it's going to be different the next time I go out. If you sell yourself to me really good, I'll go out. If you could really, really like make me believe that the next time I go out will be different, I'll go out. And that goes for anyone, but yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. I don't think anyone can. I mean, what can anyone say, Greavesy? What can anyone really say? Captain. Yep. Pretty much, yeah. And don't you think I've been through enough in my life? You know, with the USA Izzy thing, the bullshitting, the trolling. Do you not think that someone's been through enough in their life, you know, to think that, oh, I don't want to try here anymore? Do you know what I mean? Do you not think that, like, people have already been through enough in their life? So that's my take on it. That's my advice. Who's been messaging? Who's not messaging me? Oh, once you've met one, you've met them all, basically. I said to Adman, are they all the same? He says, well, they say the same stuff, they do the same stuff, they have the same mannerisms. Yeah. And like I said, it winds me up just watching it. Because how can it be you, right, if you watch all of these other guys? Fuck the people that say, oh, the other guys do it. Other guys that might have got lucky at work, might have got lucky on a dating app years ago. All of these things that don't apply to you. So why do you see all these different guys in America and England get the same as you? They're different than you, they look different to you, and they get exactly the same shit. None of them are ugly. There's this African guy that goes out in London. He sounds like English like us. He was obviously born here. And he's no word of lie, he's not ugly. And this guy, I've been watching the same shit from him for ages now. I have a boyfriend, I have a boyfriend, I have a boyfriend. It seems the same. It seems the same shit that he's getting. Then I was like, okay, let me watch some people in America. And then they get the same shit as well. It's funny how people don't bring that up though, do they, Nikolai? They bring up the other guys, which they've got no, it's no valid argument because you are not other guys, you are you. You are in the position that you are in. So it's like whatever other people done. Think about it. If I kept meeting that person that I went on a date with on that Bumble when I come back from Belgium, I'd still be with them. It doesn't matter if they're trolling, bro. They're still getting the same shit. They're doing it for fun, but they're still getting the same shit. So it's not just because other people do something. They're not TikTok, they're Instagram vids. Yeah, they might be trolling, but that is generally what they're getting. It doesn't matter if they're trolling or not. They're you know, they're and some of them aren't trolling as well. But it doesn't matter, it just shows you what it's like here. No, they're not staged. The ones that I watch are not staged. You can tell when they're staged. Trust me, I've been approaching for years, bro, and you can tell when they're staged. Some of them are, but the ones that I watch, some of the ones I've seen are, but the ones that I watch aren't. So, so that's where we're at. That's where we're at, lad. I don't watch them on TikTok. I watch them on Instagram. Yeah. So yeah, it will never change, though. It will never change. Do you remember? Yeah, they've all got boyfriends. They've all got boyfriends. Yeah, but they've tried getting rude. But I feel like a lot of people forget Greavesy. You'll show them all of this stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh, you should go out today." Like, have you forgot what I've just told you the day before and the day before? It's like they seem to forget things because they're so retarded, and they'll be like, "Oh, just go out and try again." Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. They've all got that Westinity look in their eyes, isn't it? You can see the Westinity in their eyes. That's why I don't do it anymore. But people on Reddit say, "No, you'll find someone. You'll meet someone. You'll find someone." I think you actually have hope until you try again. That's what I generally think it is. I think you actually have hope, and then when you actually try again, you realize, oh, there is no hope. And I think that's what actually winds you up. Yeah, you are just winding yourself up. I mean, if you want to go for a drink, just go for a drink and just do it when you're drunk. I mean, it's a bit better, but nah. But I wanted to go to a pub last week. There's a pub I've not been to for a while, but I just couldn't be bothered wasting money on it just to get the same shit I've been getting for years. Yeah, you are winding yourself up with it. You are. Because once you've met one, you've met them all, sadly. Yeah. Yep. Couple days, couple weeks, you realize, oh shit, it really is impossible. That's why I no, but what I do is I'll go out right and think, okay, let me do a couple of sober. And then I'll be like, oh shit, and it's like, oh damn, I'm gonna be alone forever. Well, by alone I mean single. And I thought, oh, and then what fucked with my head is then I realised that I don't look like Timmy Eldridge. I realised that you're probably above average looking, and you still can't get anything in your own country, and that's the bit that's hard to accept. And then I just get on the drink, but then I was gonna get on the drink anyways. Because did you notice? You remember them times that I used to like go out approaching, I'd end up drinking and shit, even if I didn't plan to drink because it was so depressing. You had to drink. Like when I went to like Reading and remember when I went all them play. Remember when I went out the whole day approaching? I got smashed after, bro. You know, I got smashed after. That's why I used to like drink when I was out because it was just too depressing. You know, it's just too depressing because there's no reason for it. You don't look like Timmy Eldridge. You know, because you don't look like Tim Eldridge. There's literally no reason for it. So then it's like there's literally no reason for it at all, and then you just wind yourself up, and that's all that happens when you try. You know, like I said, we're beyond it now. We're actually beyond it. Um, and then another thing that you've got to look at, you need to realize it's not even just that, right? When I was on the phone with that USA Izzy's friend, yeah, she said that she's gone on dates with people before, and she didn't like them and she's not feeling them. And then I'm thinking, what the fuck do these bitches actually expect? Like, what do they actually expect? So it's like, even before you go on a date, even when you go on a date, right? Even when you go on a date with someone, put it this way, even if you go on a date with someone, yeah, um, think about it like this: even if you go on a date with someone, um, you do realize that, like, in their head, they've got unrealistic expectations. That's what they mean by, oh, they don't like this person. Oh, they don't like you. Or, oh, it's because in their head, they've got these unrealistic expectations like Romeo and Juliet, and they remain unfulfilled because they're not realistic. So most of the guys that they end up going on dates with, they're just not going to end up liking them because that's what they mean by they don't feel the vibe, or it's generally because they're expecting something in their head that don't exist. Do you understand? Nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with me. That's why even if you go on dates, it's just a complete waste of time. Because even if someone's generally serious about it, because that's what they mean by they don't like someone. You understand? Or they don't feel the vibe. That's what it is. They're expecting some Romeo and Juliet type of shit. Do you understand? So that's how that happens, you see. Which is strange, to be honest. But what do people on Reddit say, though, Nicola? I'd probably be able to go out and drink and do it drunk, but I don't think I can do it sober. Not because I'm scared to do it sober, just because of the effects after. But I wouldn't even do that nowadays, to be honest with you. Waste of time. But yeah. Do you remember, Nicola? She could give baby Peter some milk. You're very funny, Joker. Very funny. You can give baby Peter some milk. Do you know what was making me? Do you know what was making me laugh? Yeah, when I said to LT that imagine you're an account, yeah, that has kids, and you're sat there with your kids. whilst you're sat on YouTube trolling me. You know, you know the one that used to make me laugh is when I was asking questions and they was typing back. I said, "So why did my mummy not tell me that she was my mummy?" And then you wrote, "She wanted to keep it a secret." Sig was never your mother, you know. And I said, "Who was Sig?" And you was like, "Oh, forgettable one night stand." It's like you're trying to patronize me, innit? Yeah. And you was trying to patronize me, innit? So then, so what if I was black then, Nicola? What if I was a black man? Yeah, I am completely fucked. I am completely fucked. Yeah, completely fucked. I'm so glad I don't go out anymore, though. I am so glad. It used to wind me up, like, just a lot of the way the things that are run in this country. Like, apparently you're not allowed to speak to people in bars and clubs because the staff complain about you. Just like little annoying things like that. I'm glad I don't have to put up with it anymore. Yeah, I'm fucked as well, bro. I'm completely fucked. It could be worse. You could be a skin virgin in a bed sit. Yeah. I mean, that in itself, I mean, you need to think about little annoying things like that before you go out. And then when I was, and he didn't want, and then he didn't want any of it. And then RJ was like, "Oh, well, maybe he was, maybe he was, maybe he didn't want to do anything because maybe he don't want to lose his job and then he can't fend for his kids." I said, "Well, then don't be a dickhead then. If I was about, say I was about to, yeah, and I knew that I couldn't do anything to anyone because I'd lose my job or the money, then I would just not be a dickhead. And then I would never be in that position because I'd never be a dickhead. Can't be a dickhead. It's like what is that they were using the same excuse for Kenji. And no, they don't want to do anything because they don't want to lose their job, even though they're the ones that started it. What the fuck, bro? It's not like you've started it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I told him, I'll come and meet me after work. Yeah, I was gonna give it a good shot, bro. A good shot. Trust me. I weren't having that, bro. Fuck that. I don't care how big the cunt is. Because I would have just went back with a hammer. So I'm not asked me, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. But I told him come around the corner multiple times. He wouldn't. I got it recorded. I said I'll meet him after work. He weren't interested. So yeah, like you're gonna snatch the drink out of my hand. Are you fucking mad? You're not talking to me like that, bro. Especially not in my own country. Well, I say it's my own country. I mean, whose country is it anymore? To be honest, you know, and just little annoying things like that, and like them getting like the order wrong, and like the burger, I had to repeat myself 20 times. Just little annoying things like that is why it's just not worth wasting your money in this country anymore going out. You know, it weren't just one thing; it was multiple things. You know, just things like that. You know, it's depressing England. I hate it. I hate going out in England, but I hate it. Waiting around for things. It's a shit country. It's designed to annoy you. Like I said, the flag should be replaced with a troll face. Have you ever seen a troll face? This country is designed to annoy you. Women, gambling, waiting around for things, government, system. It's just a country that's designed to annoy you. Probably a bit like America and all them other westernized shitholes. Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah. You'll be looking for that change until the day you die, bro. And it still won't change. How's it gonna change? How's it gonna change? How's it gonna change? And man was like, it's not about them anymore. It's about you. We've known what they're like for years. He said it's not about them anymore, it's about you. You know? He said it's not about them anymore, it's about you. You just keep watching the same videos. You just keep watching the same videos, he says. Yeah. Isn't it mad how Ant-Man left before me? Way before me, and I tried 100 times more than he did. I guess I was just listening to people on Reddit. Like, I just guess I was expecting it to one day just change. Like, because that's what I was told. You know, you never know what the future holds. The past don't dictate the future. That's why I was just, you know, yeah, I got one of these delivery jobs, but I'm not sure if they pay, if they actually pay. So obviously, I don't want to go out and do it and then I make money and then they don't fucking pay me. What if I go and make some money and then they don't fucking pay me? Do you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be fucked up in it. I don't even have a phone that's not blocked. So I'd have to buy a fucking new phone. And what if you do it and they don't pay you? Then you're fucked up in it. Then you will be fucked up. I just want to lie in bed, bro, and chill. Yeah, working shit, but I'm sure you could work 5, 6 hours every other day, bro. You know, sure you could do that. You know, I'm sure you could work 5, 6. Say you got £10 an hour, yeah. Yeah, but I would do it for 5 hours every other day. I would do it for 5 hours. What's that? 50, £60. It's like 250, £300 a week for what? A couple of fucking hours. So yeah, I would. Could do it for 5, 6 hours a day or every other day. Imagine you done that 6 hours every other day or every day. You'd have a nice paycheck at the end of the week, innit? Yeah. Yeah, but bro, I'm going in November, so I know I'm out of here. So I know in November the suffering stops. So I've got that to look forward to. I remember when I worked like that 9 hours for £88. It was long, bro. It was long. Fuck. I forgot to watch Oreo Man yesterday. I was supposed to watch Oreo Man, but I forgot. Jesus. Why does Reddit mods ban people, Nicola? Why do they ban people? Huh? So I knew you was joking, man. I knew you was joking. I knew you was joking. It's not obvious, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I could be like that skid virgin in a bedsit. Oh, living with a disabled girl. So it could always be worse. Imagine I was skid like that virgin. Oh, fuck that, bro. That skid bastard. That skid bastard. So these how's the benefit off? Pathetic. Anyone can show their fucking how's the benefit up. Yeah, could do. So where did USA Easy go, Nikolai? Huh? Where did she go? It is depressing, bro. That's why I'm not dealing with it anymore. So fast enough to click on the messages when you're negative. You know, as soon as you write negative stuff. Funny you should speak of Chucky. It's funny you're speaking of Chucky, right? I'll show you something. I'm wearing Chucky boxes. Look, I'm wearing Chucky boxer shorts. Chucky boxers. Remember that. I was thinking last night, what's the point of being born without a dick if you're not gonna use it? What's the point of being born with a dick if you're not gonna use it? You might as well just not be born with a dick and just pee for a bag or something. What's the point of being born with something you can't use? Pointless, isn't it? It's crazy. Just being frustrated every day, thinking about your situation. How comes they give you this westernized look then? You can see the westernity in their eyes. Why is that? Is it because of TikTok? Do you think? Yep, pretty much. Horrible way to live, isn't it? Horrible way to live. Do you reckon Virgin Boy will lose his virginity this year? Huh? Virgin Boy will never lose his virginity. Why are we calling him Virgin Boy? Virgin boy. Virgin boy will never get laid. He will. Do you remember when he tried it on with USA Izzy, but she rejected his ugly ass? Do you know what USA Izzy's friend was telling me? She's like, oh yeah, I knew. As soon as you met her, she said, oh yeah, just cute guy approached me. I gave him my number because he was cute. That's what she told her friend. She rang her friend up and said, oh, I think I just done something bad. She said, what did you do? She said, oh, this guy just come and spoke to me and I gave him my number because he was cute. That was funny as fuck, innit? It's funny, innit, Joker? This piggy, eh? Yeah, shit, eh? Pretty shit, eh? They would say they have a boyfriend when they don't. They would say they have a boyfriend, but they don't. Yeah. Do you remember the first Isabel Nicolo, the UK Isabel? Oh, you can, but I won't be there. You can try, but I won't be there. I'm out of here, mate. I don't go around in circles. I'm not a retard. You can try, but I won't be there. Easy loves that, innit? I'm counting the days down till November, boy. I can't wait. I can never try here again. Fucking, I've earned enough of it to last me a fucking lifetime. You can try, but I won't be there. Yeah, runs to the boys in blue. I don't understand what it is with these people running to the boys in blue. Yeah, I don't know why they run to the boys in blue. Bro, why am I going to go out and approach people? They've all got boyfriends. I don't want to be fucking up people's relationships. They claim that they've all got boyfriends, so they say, right? So why am I going to want to be bothering people in relationships? Think about it. That every single woman in this country seems to have a boyfriend. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? They all seem to have boyfriends. Why do you want to? Why do you want to? Um, why do you want to bother people that's got a boyfriend? They all seem to have boyfriends. So apparently, so they all have boyfriends. So they say. So why would I want to bother people that's all got that's got in a that are in relationships? Bit rude of me, innit? But do you know the thing is, people on Reddit tell me to try like bars and clubs and stuff, Nicola. Someone told me to go to pubs and approach lassies. They said, "Have you tried the pub?" I said, "Yeah, I've tried the pub loads of times." They say, "Try like a pub or something." But what if you approach the pub, Nicola? Yeah, they say the street is weird. Try the pub. Well, I won't be doing it because I'm going Thailand. So I'm not without any interaction because I'm going Thailand. I'm getting away from the bullshit. Should have done this fucking years ago, but yeah, anyways, I'm not doing it. I'll get all what I want when I'm in Thailand. And I won't have to deal with any cunty behaviour. What a life, eh? I don't need interaction from anyone. I'm good. I'm out of here in a couple of months anyway, so I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yay. None of this bullshit ever again. I've tried everything. Bro, you're speaking to me here. You're not speaking to anyone else. You're speaking to me. I have tried everything. What's Saturday football saying? Interesting. But yeah, I have tried that. I've tried everything, bro. Bro, what part of I'm done do you not understand? Do you not understand I am done? I am finished. I am done. I am leaving. I'm not interested. You know? I am not interested. Do you understand? I'm not interested. I am done. Nah. 2 weeks and counted. I'm not interested. I think we're gonna break the record this time, bro. This is how fed up you get of it. This is really how fed up you actually get of it. Anyways, I need to watch some Instagram videos, so I'll be back later. Anyways, see ya.